I mean, this is what all of us play for, so it's an exciting time. I know our guys are excited. I'm sure all the other teams are to get it going. And good thing for us is we feel like we're playing pretty good right here at the end of the year. Hopefully, we can keep that going.
You mentioned playing well at the end of the year, 4 straight wins, and then you've won 6 out of your last 7. What does that momentum at the end of the season mean going into the tournament?
Well, it doesn't matter from the standpoint of the game tomorrow is still going to start out 0-0, but I think that when you're playing well, it just gives you a little bit more confidence. So I'm glad that we were able to do that instead of trying to pick up the pieces, so to speak, and start something. We've been really happy with the way we've gotten after it the last couple of weeks.
Today, the rain forced you inside a little bit, but I'm sure that allowed you to do some things that maybe you wouldn't be able to do on the field. What was something you worked on today going in?
Well, I think, what we did was we let some guys feel comfortable at the plate and just get a lot of swings in. We're grateful that we have a place to go, and then we had a couple of bullpens. But, I mean, certainly we'd rather be outside, but there's times that being in a cage is not a bad thing. So for us, I don't think this time of year is much of a factor.
And then for another year, we're here in Oxford for the OVC Tournament. What does that mean for you to be able to play on a field that you've played on for the last 2 seasons, 2 full seasons?
Well, I mean, certainly we're more comfortable with it. I mean, we've played a lot of games here. We've actually practiced here at times in the fall and the spring. So I don't think we could be more comfortable. It's almost like having a home field, even though it's not our home field. So that should be a good thing for us from a comfort standpoint.
And then early game tomorrow morning. Talk about tomorrow's matchup.
Well, Austin Peay's very good, and we've had problems with them the last couple of years. And their starting pitcher is going to be a guy who's been very good, 9-1 in the league. I think he's first team all league. It'll be a good ball game. I think most of our games have been very, very competitive with them. And tournament time, you really don't know what happens, but it looks like a good matchup on paper.